Hi, my name is Caitlin Hofler, and the story I chose to teach children about diversity is The Sneetches by Dr. Seuss. So, this book is fairly long, so I'm not going to read it aloud, but I'll give a brief summary about it. This book is about two creatures, the Starbelly Sneetches and the Plainbelly Sneetches. And the Starbelly Sneetches basically think they're all that, and they think they're super special, and they turn away from the Plainbelly Sneetches. And the Plainbelly Sneetches get their feelings hurt until one day Sylvester McMonkey McBean comes to town with his star-on, star-off machine. And he gives stars to the Plainbelly Sneetches, and that makes them really happy. But it makes the Starbelly Sneetches really angry, and they don't feel as special as they did in the beginning of the book. So then they go to McBean and ask for him to take their stars off. And the process of taking stars on and off goes on throughout the book, and then they realize, the Sneetches realize, that they don't remember who had stars and who didn't have stars in the beginning. So they come to a conclusion that they don't need stars to feel special. So I'll read the last page of the book. Gives a good summary of it. But McBean was quite wrong. I'm quite happy to say that the Sneetches got really quite smart on that day. The day they decided that Sneetches are Sneetches and no kind of Sneetch is the best on the beaches. That day, all the Sneetches forgot about stars and whether they had one or not upon theirs. So why I chose this book is because it does a great job at showing, yes, we are all different, but in the end, it doesn't really matter. Deep down, we are actually the same, and we can coexist with one another. The theme is diversity, but I also chose equality. You can see it in the dialogue. I'll read another page. But because they had stars, all the Starbelly Sneetches would brag. We're the best kind of Sneetches on the beaches. With their snoots in the air, they would sniff and they'd snort. Well, we've had nothing to do with the Plainbelly sort, and whenever they met some, when they were out walking, they'd hike right on past them without even talking. So this shows you that whoever didn't have a star wasn't equal to the Starbelly Sneetches. And the Starbelly Sneetches thought they were the best, so obviously the Sneetches that don't have stars weren't the best. In the last page, like I read before, when they find out that they don't need stars to be equal, they can all act as one, and the stars actually mean nothing in the end. So the activity that I came up with is I would split the class into two groups, and half the class wears green stars and the other half doesn't. And I would grant kids with green stars privileges. So I would make up privileges with the class, maybe making the class that has green stars line up before the kids that don't have green stars, or they get an extra piece of candy, or extra recess time. And then give the group that has green stars some time, and then I would switch the stars up. I'd have the students switch the stars, and then give those people some time, and then I would open up discussion. I would ask the students how they felt about switching stars, how they felt seeing other kids get those privileges, and what lessons did they learn. And then I had the students go back to their desk, and I saw this cute printable thing that they could do, and it said, "Star, no star, I like the way you are. I like me because," and then I'd have the students write a paragraph or a couple sentences describing what they like about themselves, or they could even draw what they like about themselves. And this shows how diverse a class can be. So I recommend reading The Sneetches by Dr. Seuss to teach students about diversity.